Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your mid-June reading. We're going to get the energies because there's so much going on right now that I kind of was told to do a check-in with the energies of the month. So that's what we're doing here. I think that's always a big thing, with all this unexpected stuff going on. So bottom of the deck, tender embrace, a deep breath, and a merry motive. So I have a hint of what a message might be. The first card is a 22. So let's take, I'm going to keep this up because I saw this on the bottom of the deck and I was like, oh, Call of the Muse. I thought that was, and I'll put it with a merry motive because I feel like there's inspiration coming in, right? So let's take some tarot cards here for Aquarius, energy of Aquarius. I hope you are enjoying the beginning of summer. It has been kind of uh, a whole smorgasbord of different kinds of weather out there. So I don't think we all know quite what to expect. Oh, no. Nope. But I think you do want me to put them in a different order. It's like, don't take the cards, put them back, but put them back in different places. It's like, okay. Okay. If you listen to the cards, you get better messages, right? You have to do, they're trying to get in a right order. They know what they're doing. Let's take from the bottom of the deck. Two of Wands. What do you want? What would you wish for? This is the asking. This is looking and seeing what is available out there. You can have the whole world. And what would you choose? So, top of the deck, I feel the two cards together. Maybe not. Okay, Judgment. Tender embrace, and then you have Judgment. This is crossroads. Look at her dream, though, right? You can become it. You can dream it and become it. Everything started as a thought. Everything, every invention ever made started as a thought first. Under deep breath, heartache. I'm going to see what other cards come out with that. I may clarify that later. The Hanged Man, looking at things from a different perspective. So I kind of like that with, the first card that came out, right? A merry motive. What do you see if you look at things from a different perspective? What is available, right? So I still think this Call of the Muse is significant. I'm going to put that to the side because I think I might draw some cards on that later. King of Cups. Putting emotion behind what you really want. The Emperor. Under a deep breath in the Emperor. I'm getting the feeling that this center row is going to have a unique kind of a message going on. This is the Eight of Cups. This is walking away into something even better. This is like, okay, I learned my lessons from here. It's time to move on. And she's not taking anything with her but the wisdom, right? So that is under looking at things from a different perspective. The Hierophant. Yeah, I think this Judgment and King of Cups and the Hierophant all falling underneath this tender embrace. It's very, I can't quite get the feel of relationship, but I think it's more of what you may truly love. What is your deep passion? Then you have the Magician underneath the Emperor and the Three of Swords, right? I think I'll clarify that, but I do, this Three of Swords, it always expresses that deepest, a deep breath, that, and these are two, so it's interesting that the cards that have come out have been major arcana right underneath it. Okay. The Lover's card. I think that it's moving on to something even more magical. I think that there's you need to follow what you love, and you may have to take a deep breath and leave behind something that you thought was steady and, you know, um always going to be a permanent thing. And then you move on to the magician. I think using alchemy is very much part of this, because it's like they're the last there are like one, two, hang on. I want to get this right. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 out of 9 cards are major arcana. So let's get to the bottom of this. 3 cards on the Three of Swords. What's disappointment, heartbreak? All okay. A bunch of them fell out, which means I I need to add them in a weird way. And then I need to shuffle, because the cards want to get into a certain order to answer the question properly. And who am I to interfere in that special little task? Okay, one more. Okay, we are asking about the Three of Swords energy. It's like, okay, I want to get in the right order. Okay, this one wants out. Recognition, 6 of Wands, right here. Death and rebirth. The world. There's a big change that's coming. And I think, it's going to be, I think it's going to be, it's this recognition that's coming through. That's the Three of Swords. But I think knowing what is going on, knowing and recognizing, right? Another major arcana, another major arcana, and then another major arcana. This is a big reading for you, Aquarius. And this death and rebirth is Pluto. And Pluto is currently in your sign. It's retrograding back, but it's cleaning out things, and especially for you, Aquarius, in early degrees. And once this is cleaned out, once this is ended, a brand new start, divine timing, ending and beginning. So there are major things, there are major changes coming through. I think, you're at a crossroads. That's the sense that I'm getting through all these things. And I think that there's going to be a disappointment that comes through of something that you thought was always going to be a permanent thing. That's the sense I'm getting. It was something that you always thought was going to be a permanent thing. Because sometimes that's what the emperor means to me, is that someone that's like, it could be a job situation. It could be someone that's been long-term in your life, something that you thought was a never changing thing. You're going to be really disappointed. But I think, you know, I'm thinking this magician is the Gemini energy. So it's trying to tell you a timing. Because I'm not getting all of the alchemy that I usually get from the magician. I'm getting more of a timing. So it definitely feels like this June timeframe. So it feels like before the end of the month. And then, the death and the rebirth, recognizing that it's done, recognizing that it's over, and then the world. So you have to think about the call of the muse here. let's not forget this, because this wanted to really be noticed, this call of the muse, right? There's something out there that I think that is going to catch your attention and focus. Um, Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 major arcana. That's a lot. This is big. If there's something that disappoints you, it's going to bring a rebirth for you. And the world is going to open up. And this was on the, I want to point this out to you. There's the globe right there. So there may be short-term disappointment, but long-term, there's the world. So keep that in mind.